Did you know some foods might add years to your life? Imagine reaching the age of 100, not just as a frail relic, but as someone thriving. Yet most fail to get even close. Consider the data from the World Health Organization, which highlights that the global average life expectancy is around 73 years. What if simple adjustments could extend your life by decades? A study from the University of Southern Denmark found that residents of certain regions, known as blue zones, live significantly longer lives. In these areas, the percentage of people living to 100 is 10 times higher than in the United States. Traditional advice often emphasizes rigorous exercise routines and strict dietary regimens. However, statistics suggest that only 23% of Americans meet the national guidelines for physical activity. A rigorous plan is simply not attainable or sustainable for most. Meanwhile, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reports that over 40% of American adults are obese. Clearly, the common advice is falling short. Look at the financial implications. If your health declines prematurely, medical expenses can eat into your retirement savings. The average elderly American spends $11,000 annually on healthcare. Multiply that by the 27 years of life expectancy beyond the age of 65, and you are looking at nearly $300,000 in costs. The question then becomes, how do we flip the script on longevity? What if small changes in your diet could increase not just years to your life, but life to your years? Research indicates that communities with high concentrations of centenarians often share specific dietary habits that contribute to their remarkable longevity. Take, for instance, the Mediterranean diet. A Harvard study found that adhering to this diet lowers the risk of mortality by 25%. Imagine the impact. Add 10 years to your life and think of the additional experiences waiting for you. The costs and savings implications are astounding. Consider this. A person diligently following the Mediterranean diet might spend an average of $306 per year less on healthcare costs. That's over $3,000 saved in a decade. Investing this savings at a modest return of 5% annually could grow to an additional $4,000 by the time you're 90. Financial longevity and physical longevity are not mutually exclusive. Another dietary component common among those who live past 100 is the consumption of legumes. A study in Japan, where people consume the most soy products globally, reported that regular soy eaters enjoy 7% improved bone health, potentially reducing fracture-related treatment costs by $2,000 on average over 10 years. A small adjustment to your meals, and you have a tangible financial benefit. The economic rationale extends to time investment as well. Spending just 2 hours weekly Preparing nutrient-dense meals could enhance cognitive function, reducing the likelihood of dementia by 20%. That's a statistically driven longevity secret with both personal and economic payoffs. Imagine retaining your full mental faculties longer and the financial savings from fewer medical interventions. Before diving into an action plan, consider the broader picture of how lifestyle choices affect longevity and wealth. While diet plays a critical role, it's only one piece of a multifaceted approach. Stay tuned for practical steps you can take today to unlock the longevity gains we've just delineated. Now, for those eager to incorporate these longevity secrets into their own lives, a step-by-step action plan becomes essential. Begin by incorporating at least 3 servings of those vital foods, such as nuts, berries, and leafy greens, into your daily diet. Aim for an increase in consumption of these foods by at least 25% over the next 30 days. Next, consider allocating a portion of your monthly budget to support this nutritional shift, calculating around $50 extra for these specific food additions. In terms of time investment, dedicating just 15 minutes each day to preparing meals that focus on these longevity-boosting ingredients can be a wise use of your day. Over 30 days, this totals 7.5 hours, significantly less than you might spend browsing TV or social media platforms. The greatest hesitation you may encounter is the perceived financial strain. But consider this: investing in these nutritional upgrades could potentially extend productive years in your life, thus offsetting future healthcare costs. Remember, over a lifespan, prolonging good health might be far more cost-effective than managing chronic illness, which can cost upwards of $5,000 annually on average. Recollect our starting point: the notion that some foods might literally add years to your life. By taking these proactive steps, you're not just choosing healthier foods, but possibly enhancing your earning potential and quality of life in the long run. So why not start this transformative journey today? If this resonates with you, please do subscribe to witness more in-depth discussions on life-enhancing strategies.